Strava can be your best friend or your worst enemy. How can Strava be your worst enemy? Well, it's a way of slipping into this world of mediocrity where you're actually training a little bit hard to recover between training sessions, but you're not training hard enough to build real fitness and power. So if you're always going for the king of the mountains or the queen of the mountains, or you run, you're always trying to improve your PB every time you go out, these sort of things just make you more and more tired. It works really well for a bit, but also once you've reached a certain level, you need to back off a bit. You need to have some easy runs and some hard runs. Do the majority of runs really easy, and then a few of your runs really hard. And that's the most effective way to get fit and build your fitness. But it takes discipline to run at an easy pace, take things easy, particularly if you've got used to improving your fitness quickly. If you've just started out, then you often improve your fitness really quickly. And then at some point you stop improving fitness. And it seems like counterintuitive to just actually run a bit slower, to let yourself run faster. And that's all it is. If you run slower, take it easy, even run a little bit less, then that lets you have the energy to run faster. And that's where Strava can be really helpful. Strava's got a really nice feature called matched runs. And if you normally do your endurance runs, your zone 2 training on the same sort of circuit, then you'll get these matched runs. So if every time you do that activity, it'll find out when you've done that before. And over time, if you keep it easy and you just keep running at that same endurance sort of heart rate, and you've got your training zone set correctly, so you're in the right training zone, you'll just start to get faster, and you'll be able to see that over time. That's really motivating. You shouldn't try to run faster all the time. You should just run at the pace that's appropriate for that particular training session, and you'll see yourself get faster. And then of course there's the segments that we've talked about before, the Queen of Mountains, King of Mountains type segments, which you can use in the same way as using the match runs for your endurance sessions, setting up some of the climbs that you might be doing if you're on a hilly course, and you'll gradually see your times improving on those, and also and descents as well. If you're a mountain runner or a trail runner, then it's important to be able to run downhill fast as well. And of course segments are really good for doing time trials. If you've got a long climb, if you can find a long climb and you're a mountain runner, then you can do time trials on a sort of 20-minute climb, and then that's it. It's just automatically tracking how you're performing. And then on shorter climbs, it can be a really fun way of doing a sort of mixed up type interval session. So they might be segments from maybe 1 minute up to 5 or 6 minutes, and you just do them as hard as you can, and you get plenty of recovery as you just jog back down and jog to the next one. And that can be a really effective session and make a nice change from the more standard 6 by 3 minutes or whatever you normally do. Strava's also got some really nice data analysis tools. So if you don't want to invest in something else, say you're already on Strava, then you can use those to guide your training, analyse your training, and see how things are improving, see what you need to change. And then there are the social features like clubs and challenges that allow you to join groups. We've got Endurance Biker Run, we've got a Strava club, so it'd be great if you joined that, and let me know if you join it, and then I can keep an eye on how you're getting on, and maybe we could have a chat now and again. Although I don't run anymore, my partner Claire does all the running and I do the cycling. But I coach a lot of runners, and it would be great to connect in that way with you. Because having people in the process with you is really valuable. Your family or your friends might not get why you want to go out running all the time, why you want to flog yourself over the mountains for 6 or 7 hours if you're an ultra trail runner. But the people in the Strava group, and the people that follow you on Strava, and the people you follow and give you kudos and that type of thing, they do get it. So it's really nice to have some like-minded people who understand what you're trying to do, and also can encourage you by giving you that thumbs up. And it's also got a really nice route planning tool, because it has a thing called heat maps, so you can see where most people go running, where lots of people have been running. So if you're a trail runner and you want to know whether you're going to end up battling through undergrowth to to complete a certain route if you don't know the area that well, or you want to try out a new route because you want to do a super long run, then if you look at the heat maps, you can make at least some reasonable judgment that route is passable and going to be a nice route for running. So Strava, your worst enemy or your best friend. Make it your best friend. And if you've got any comments, thoughts, please get in touch. If we need any help with any training, ask in the comments, answer all the comments, read all the comments. And if you want something a bit more formal, just get in touch and we can arrange to have a chat and see how else we can help you. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.